What's going on, Taka Fam? Alright, so I'm back at it again with this video that I was telling you guys about. So here's some good side options, especially if you're going to be playing branded for the upcoming format. Alright, so let's get it. Alright, so the first card I want to talk about, Flying Sea. So this card's really good. This is really good first or second against Pearly. So basically, for those who don't know, if your opponent activates a spell card that would special summon a monster, you summon this from your hand. And this is a macro. So while it's on the board, it's macro. So it's kind of like a Rise Heart. And Pearly can't really play through this card that easily. They lose a lot of spells just to try to out this card. So they activate like a Happy or something. They use the effect. You just use this. And now everything is banished. So another good card that's definitely going to see a lot more play and might be in the main deck for a lot of people is the Droll. So this card's been getting really popular lately. And it makes sense because this actually has dual synergy because it's really good against Super Heavy and it's really good against Pearly. So there might be options for Branded to even play Lockbird now. So another card that's really spicy that I'm pretty sure you guys have heard of by this point is a Perform Pal High Rainbow Magician. Well, 5 Rainbow Magician. So this card's really good. So it's Pendulum Scale effect. It can't be negated. You can only Pendulum Summon Perform Pals or Pendulum Monsters, something like that. Or only from the extra deck. And you apply the effects both players do based on the amount of set cards that they have. So if you have 0 set cards, either of you, the opponent who doesn't have any set cards or whoever doesn't, they can't use their monster effects of monsters they control, and they can't declare attacks with those monsters. And if there's 4 more set cards on your side or the opponent's side, all monsters on that player's side of the field, all their monsters attack is doubled. So there's a really good combo because its monster effect is really good. It's not once per turn. So if either player sets a spell or trap on the field while this is in the graveyard except during the damage step, you place this card into the Pendulum Scale. So the way that it works, so let me pull out my branded cards. Make it real simple and easy. So the way that you can like loop this card is actually really good. So with this card, you're gonna leave it here. So you're gonna activate Branded Fusion. Say it goes through. So you're gonna send Albaz and you send the Perform Pal to the grave, and then you make Albion. And then Albion uses effect. You could do whatever you want. Like say here you want to, I don't know, you want to just make Mirror Jade. You have no other cards. You just banish this and this to make the Jade. And then you can go activate Mirror Jade effect. Say you have another Albion still in your extra deck. You just send it to banish anything on the field. And then you go to end phase. You can use this effect of the Albion. You can set anything. So you say you set something like Opening. The moment Opening gets set to the field, the Rainbow Magician will trigger. So it'll trigger and place itself in the scale. That's not even once per turn. So even going second into the super heavy matchup, and you know that they play like Baron and Savage. Let's just say they have those 2 as negates. So say this is in your grave. Say you go set Branded Fusion, attempt to put itself in the scale. They have to negate that. Okay, set another card from your hand, say the Opening. It's going to trigger again, activate Savage. It's going to negate it. Cool. So if they do negate it and you do the Branded Fusion, you can do whatever plays you want to do. And then you could try to force it again. And you can keep trying to force this through. And then if you're going second, if you do hard open this card, it's really good too. Because you go activate, they go either Baron or Savage to negate. Since this card never successfully resolved on the field, when it leaves, it goes to the grave. So that's one negate out of the way. And all you got to do is set any card to try to put this back into the scale. They're going to be forced to negate it, or they're going to be under Mystic Bind. So that's why this card is really good to pick up now too. So if you don't have your copies, they've already been skyrocketing. I was going to get this profile and idea to you guys a little bit earlier, but I was getting some stuff together so that I can talk to you guys about it. Another side deck card that you can play is Cosmic. This may come up a lot. So if you do have the Perform Pal, and they're going to try to Archfiend Eccentric it, you can just Cosmic the, Archfiend whenever they try to actually pop the Rainbow Magician. And if they can't successfully pop it, then you win. And this is really good against Runic as well. So I think this should probably be in your side deck as well. Another card that could be in your side deck, Crossout still. If you want to play Ash and Crossout, you can still play it, but it's pretty standard, so I figured I'd bring that up. And believe it or not, I've been thinking about this card. This card is really good. Even in Branded, I know this could turn off a lot of our plays, but just having Shifter in against Pearly, it's like having Retaliating Seed. There's a combo that I'll probably show you guys later, but I'll keep it simple for you. If you have Quim, or opening Quim, or opening Shifter, I should say, then it gets crazy. Because you go opening, discard whatever, or activate opening, change Shifter, you discard a card, summon Quim. Quim's effect, you could send to the grave anything. So you just send something like Mercarrier. It's going to resolve being banished, so then the Mercarrier just gets you any extender that you want in your deck too. So I think this card could see some good play. I need to do some more testing with it before I can show you guys, but I think that's a good option. And something quick from my deck profile that I haven't posted yet, but give you a little sneak peek. I decided to up my Bistio count to this. So I know this is a little weird, but having a higher Bistio count actually would be kind of good in this format. Because like I said in the post, everybody is going to be moving to more light and dark hand traps again just to stop Pearly. So Ogre's going to come back into the format because it hurts super heavies. It hurts a little bit of Branded now, sort of, in a weird way, sometimes. Not that much. Not that many places really hurt us, but it's really good against Pearly, super heavy, and that's what you're mainly going to be seeing. So if they have Ogres and stuff like that, they're going to be playing them because of Pearly and super heavy. So that just means we get to play more Bistios now. So we might not need as many non-engine cards as what we were required before, but that's only if cash gets hit. And even if it doesn't, I feel like people are still going to be maining so many of those kind of hand traps to stop Pearly. That's going to be inherently stopping cash. So I feel like Bistios are going to come back. So if you guys don't have any of your Bistios, or you got rid of them, or you put them somewhere, y'all might want to dig them out. That's just my personal thoughts. I think you guys should. And this is the ratio I'm probably going to choose. So hopefully you guys, have your Bistios and everything ready. I'm going to be having a profile here real soon. So y'all stay tuned for that. If you enjoy this kind of video, like, comment, subscribe, share. It helps the algorithm get this video out there so people can see it. I know it's a little choppy maybe, but it's just some interesting thoughts and things that I had and things I wanted to discuss. And let me know what y'all think. Leave me some feedback. Leave me a like, share with your friends. Because I see that the Nadir Servant package that I've been talking about, been seeing it popping up a lot more and more. People are really starting to respect it and pay attention to it now. So, peace out, y'all.